Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dellingson. Welcome to the new subscribers, to the old subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your likes, for your shares and your subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to listening. Thank you for receiving the information that is shared in this channel with love and open heart. Thank you. And in this video we will be discussing an energetic updates. We will be discussing especially the month of July, and we will be touching on in some of the energies that we have gone through, and maybe a little bit on what is expected in the months to come, if not the rest of the year. I have not come and made upload a video for about a month and a half now, if I recall correctly. Last month was my birthday, so I was very in tune into myself. So I did not get any guidance about not coming in and delivering messages to the audience that follow this channel. I do come and bring you guys energy updates and light language codes transmissions to assist when I feel that it is necessary to the collective based on the energies that we might be experiencing at that point, or when I am guided to, because there is a need for the collective to be somewhat aware or receive some guidance on how to navigate the current energies that are going on at whichever moment. So that's why you guys have not seen me lately. In this video again, we will be discussing the energies for the month of July, and touching on in regards to what's going on energetically in the collective, so that you might get some tips and some guidance on how to navigate the shifts that we are going on right now, that we are experiencing. And now that I mentioned the word shift, I want to maybe clarify about the whole concept of shifts, because we are always shifting, we are always changing. Change is constant, change is always happening, evolution, it's always happening. I know that we use in the spiritual community and in the awakened community, we use the term the shift. The shift is occurring, the shift is happening, the shift this, the shift that. And it is important to remember that the shift is always happening, because there is always a shift, there is always change going on. Change is constant, change is always happening. It is part of the evolution of the creation, the creator of all. It's always happening. It just is. Everything changes. So I wanted to kind of just clarify a little bit of the shift, that that term that we use in the community, because again, everything is shifting at each and every moment of its existence. It's energy is always in motion, always moving. So that being said, let's go ahead and touch on the information that we came to discuss about in this video, and it is in regards to the current energy that we are experiencing right now, and as well as what may be to expect for the rest of the month of July. The month of July started a little bit strong, and that was due to the energies that were in play at that moment, and also to the energies that have been transiting on the past months. We have had a very intense beginning half of the year. It has been extremely intense. It has been very powerful. I can use the word shift and this now, because we have definitely gone through a period of a very significant shift, and it has been experienced and it has been witnessed by basically the entire collective, not just the awakened ones or the ones that know what's going on. It has been a collective shift, and you can see it around you depending on what frequency you are vibrating at. You can see it, and you can see it in the third dimension too. It's happening. So the month started again a little bit intense, a little bit strong, because of the aspects that the planets in our solar system were engaging in, because of the activities that were happening above. Remember, as above, so below. It was a little bit intense. However, this time of the year is the year of the Divine Mother. This time, not the year, I'm sorry, the month. This is a time of the year of the Divine Mother, because this time of the year, the sun, it's always in the constellation of Cancer. Cancer is the temple of the goddess, the temple of the moon, the temple of the mother. It is a water sign represented by a crab, and crab is very protective, as you might be aware of, and it also could be very shy. So we are going to be discussing the energies and what you might be experiencing at this time, and maybe what to continue to expect for the rest of the month of July. So again, Cancer, it is the sign of the feminine. It is the temple of the moon. The moon, as you know, represents our daily lives, our daily emotion, represents our emotions as well. So when the sun is in the constellation of Cancer, what's happening is that now our emotional world, our emotional body, it's being illuminated by the sun. So what is happening right now is that you might be feeling your emotions a little bit more stronger. You might be feeling the softness of the Divine Mother. Or you might be feeling the depths of what's going on in terms of your shadow, in terms of the darkness. This time of the year is a time when we come home to ourselves. We come inward, just like the crab does when he sees movement, when he senses movement, the crab hides. So it is not about hiding, but it is a time of the year where we tend to come to ourselves. And it is essentially what's happening right now in the collective. The sign of Cancer, again, it's a very emotional sign. So chances are that a lot of you might be experiencing a intensity in your emotional world. The sun being in the temple of the goddess is maybe illuminating those things that are not very nice, that maybe you are ignoring. Maybe it's illuminated the things that you need to do so that you can continue forging forward and continue moving forward in your path of either awakening or ascension. Whatever time frequency you are in, whatever it is that your journey, whatever it is journey that you are going on at this now. So aside from that, the energies again at the beginning were intense. However, for now, I am actually recording this video on the 5th of July. Now the energies are a little calmer, and they will continue to be calmer until maybe the end of July, which will be a lot of activities in the skies relating the planet Pluto, relating Mars, relating the sun, and a lot of shifting. So you might feel this energy a little bit more chaotic or a little bit more intense towards the end of July, which at that point the sun will no longer be in the constellation of the goddess or in the constellation of Cancer. It will be in the constellation of Leo, which is his home at this time. So that will be the masculine energy. So right now the energies are very soft. They continue to be intense. Some of you might be feeling this energy intense, some of you might not. It depending on whatever it is that you are going through in your journey. But for the rest of the month, or until towards the end, the energies are going to continue to be a little softer. They will be to continue, maybe you are going to be digging deep into your emotional body and bringing suppressed emotions, or bringing whatever emotions need to come to the surface so that you can transmute them and transcend them. Or you might be just feeling the softness of the goddess, because we have come home. We have come home to ourselves. We have come home to that place that we know we are safe. We have come home to that place where we know that we are nurtured and taken care of, which is the temple of the goddess, which is home and the divine mother. The energy of the divine feminine, it's very, very prominent at this time. Some of you that are in the path of ascension and that are very connected to your highest divine essence and connected to spirit, you might be feeling the energies of the divine mother around you, because the divine mother, first of all, is manifested in everything. Everything comes from the mother, so the mother is everything. But this is a time when you are tuning in into her frequency more easily, because it is her time. She's always there. She's always present to us and waiting for us to just, be there to receive her love, as I am right now. Look at a beautiful tree behind me, the beautiful trees around me. I am sitting on the grass right now. All that is the blessings of the Divine Mother. In this case, the representation of Mother Gaia, Pachamama, the Divine Mother. So again, this is a time where we come home to ourselves. We come home to ourselves and we connect deeply with our emotional body. Our emotional body is the body where we feel, where we sense, where we might feel the intensity of anything that we might have suppressed inside of us, or the things that need to come out to be released or to be expressed as part of our creative process as creator beings. So chances are that some of you are experiencing, again, the energies of the Divine Mother and experiencing a deep connection to your emotional body. So you might be going through some emotional either turmoil, depending on the path that you have taken, depending on whatever level of conscious awareness you're at, or some of you might be feeling the soothness and the embrace of the Divine Mother, getting you ready for what's coming, getting you ready for what is next in your journey of ascension in this reality. Very, very, very powerful time, and especially because the mother is always around us, but this time of the year is known to awaken that within us, to awaken that of which needs to be released emotionally, or whatever it is that we need to embrace at this time. So bless your journey if you are in the journey of ascension, if you are feeling these energies very intensely, because you are either very empathic, because you are very open energetically. Bless your journey and trust what you're feeling. Trust your intuition. Trust the Divine Mother. That energy that it's around now is that energy of intuition, is that energy of the magic of the Divine Mother, and that's what we get at this time of the year when the constellation of Cancer is active. I wanted to mention also once again that these energies are felt all across the spectrum. It is not the people that are awakened or the ones that are or the ones that are in the journey of ascension. This is a collective energy situation. Everyone is feeling these energies, from the animal kingdom to the nature kingdoms to humanity. Everything is being empowered and affected by the energies that our planet is receiving from our neighboring brother and sisters planet and from our galactic family at this now. So continue this journey, continue to embrace your emotion, continue to connect with who you truly are, because if you just started this journey of ascension, you will realize that this is not a one-stop situation. This is an ongoing journey, and it requires a lot of bravery. It requires a lot of courage to continue going, because it's a destructive process. It is very destructive, because everything that you knew, everything that was false, everything that has been built in a false foundation or not in stable foundation needs to break apart before you start the new, before you continue to evolve and to ascend. Another thing that is happening, and I can certainly feel this energy in the air, is that a lot of us that are in the journey of ascension, and a lot of you that are in the awakening energies, are feeling the energetic shifts. So we continue to live in a three-dimensional reality, where the three dimension and the fourth dimensions are merged together, and even the fifth dimensions is also merged together, and as you know, it is an energetic thing. It is a frequency thing. It depends on what it is that you are vibrating at. It depends on what it is that you are choosing also to vibrate at. But one of the things that is happening right now with the awakened collective and the unawakened collective is that we are shifting between dimensions. We are shifting these frequencies, and it's not voluntarily. Sometimes we have to do it because we just must, because again, we continue to live in a three-dimensional reality. So there are things that requires our attention in that three-dimensional world. Now, when you are in the journey of self-mastery, in the journey of ascension, you know how to, I don't want to say protect yourself, but to make my thought more clear, you know how to protect yourself when you are navigating those lower frequencies and these lower dimensions of reality, because you know that you are shifting into a lower frequency, into a lower vibration than what you are resonating at. And it is important to remember that also when you are navigating between dimensions in terms of your energetic frequencies, in terms of your energy signature, to know how to protect yourself, how to protect your energy, protect your aura when you are navigating those lower dimensions of the reality that we are living. And some of you are experiencing that. Some of you, I know that I have been in this merger in between the three dimensions, and I just keep going up and down. And again, sometimes it's voluntarily, sometimes it's not voluntarily. Sometimes there are things that I am facing in my current reality right now that requires for me to embrace that frequency, to embrace that word. And it is okay. It is all divine. Reality as it is, it's all perfect. It's all divine. Something very important to remember when you are in this journey of ascension. The whole light and dark and yada yada yada, all that is true, but it is also important to remember that it is divine. It is all part of the process. It is all divine. So continue to navigate this journey, centered in your center, and do not allow anything of what is going around you to move you from your center, because that is the path of the self-master. Do not let yourself be moved, especially emotionally, by whatever it is that's going on around you, because the best way to serve is by being the observer and sharing your light, sharing your unconditional love with whatever situation you're encountering in your path. So I commend you for continuing this journey, for your courage, for your bravery, for doing this. If you find yourself newly awakened to your reality, remember that to be awakened and to be in the path of ascension and self-mastery are two whole different things. You can awaken and you can continue to be aware that there is more than what is in front of you, that there is more beyond what you are being shown in your current circumstances. Now, when you choose to ascend, when you choose to continue to evolve in conscious awareness, that is a whole different game. And maybe one day, in one video, I can discuss on how I perceive that difference. So remember, it's everything is all about perception. I am sharing my perspective with you guys based on what I am experiencing, based on what I have learned from other masters, based on the things that I am discovering from my studies, and based on my own intuitive guidance and the guidance that I receive from spirit, I want to say. So once again, thank you so much for your bravery. And if you find yourself in this journey of newly awakened, it is not hanging there. Chances are that your world is falling apart, and it is okay. It's falling apart for a reason. So continue to embrace and to allow the change to come through and to continue to happen. And if you are in the journey of ascension, remember that this journey is one layer after the next, removing, so that you may continue to be a clear channel of divine grace, a clear channel of spirit, so that you may continue to share your light with Mother Gaia and the collective consciousness in this journey that we are riding on. This is a fascinating time, guys. This is a wonderful journey. If you find yourself in this journey and you find yourself maybe a little lost because you are going through what is called the dark night of the soul, for the newly awakens, and for those of you that are wanting to continue on the path of ascension and self-growth or self-mastery, I do offer some of my services to those of you that are called. I do not how to tell you, I do not like to advertise too much my services, because I believe that whoever is coming on to see this video, whoever is coming on to listen, it is for a purpose. It is for you to listen to the information, it is for you to see the video, and it is because something is going to awaken within you, and because you are called to listen to this information right now. So my clients are the clients that are meant to be guided and to be assisted with the things that I know, so that they may continue their own journey of ascension and evolution. So if you do feel that you need some type of assistance in this journey, feel free to email me, feel free to send me an email. The email is in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to assist. I do offer a variety of services, and you can see those in my bio and in my page description, also in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to assist in your journey if you have any needs for assistance at this now. So I am going to cut it here, guys. I might come up again towards the end of the month to share maybe a new update depending on what's going on, maybe some light language, and yes, I continue to appreciate your support, for listening, for sharing, for subscribing. Again, the algorithm of this platform, that's the way it works, for this information to reach more people. I again believe that whoever comes across this information is the people that are meant to see it, the people that are meant to hear it. And it will be appreciated if you continue to share, to like, and to subscribe. I now leave you guys with all my love, my heart to you, sharing my love and guidance, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you.